everybody, welcome back to Meals with Marcia. Today I'm going to share a recipe with you called chicken tortilla soup. I'm excited to show you this, so let's get started. The first thing you're going to need is some butter, 3 tablespoons of butter. I'm going to drop that in my pan. I'm going to let it start melting. I think I'm going to set this right over here out of the way. I don't think I'll need that anymore. I found this recipe on Trisha Yearwood's show on Food Network. I love to watch her. She's really, really good. She makes a lot of good stuff. She's a Southern lady like myself, and I love to watch her show, and she has a lot of good recipes, and you know, they're not too hard to do. And this one looks great. It's she did it during the fall of the year, and that's what time it is right now, so I thought this will be good for my family. So I'm just kind of letting that melt, and then I'm going to add a medium onion. I've cut it pretty fine. This is it's a sweet onion. I always use sweet onion, guys, when I'm cooking. 9 times out of 10, unless it specifically calls for something, you know, different, I use a sweet onion. Okay, I'm going to move that around, get it going. It's going to take just a couple of minutes. And we're just going to cook this, I don't know, simmer it for about 4 minutes, 5 minutes till it gets translucent, okay? So I got that going. And while that's getting started, I'm going to talk about what else we're going to have today. I'm going to be referring over here, we're going to have 2 tablespoons of flour because we're going to use that to thicken up our soup. We got to have 2 cans of black beans, a can of whole kernel corn, a can of cream of chicken soup, some cumin, and a 32-ounce box of the chicken broth, 4 cups of half and half, which is a quart, a package of fajita seasoning, a teaspoon of better than bouillon, some minced garlic, and a cup of paste picante or whatever kind of sauce you want, a salsa, I guess I should say. And then we need 4 boneless, skinless chicken breasts cooked. Well, I didn't have any chicken breasts, so I just took my chicken tenders. I cooked 10 of those and I shredded those up. So that's ready to go. So this is starting to simmer. It's going to go. Now I'm going to add my garlic. I need a teaspoon of garlic. Minced garlic. I just use this kind out of the can. You have to keep, once you open it, you have to keep it in the refrigerator, but it's easy because it's already cut up. Now you can use fresh garlic or you could use garlic powder if you wanted to. Either way, but we're going to get that going. We're going to let this cook a little bit. It's jumping out at me. Gonna let this cook about 4 or 5 minutes. I'm not gonna make y'all stand here and watch that. So I'm gonna go ahead and let that go, and then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna show you what we're gonna do after we get that started, okay? Be just a couple of minutes. I'll be right back. Hey everybody, welcome back. Okay, I've been sauteing my onions and my garlic and my butter for about 4 or 5 minutes, and they're translucent, so I'm ready for the next step. Now the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add my 2 tablespoons of flour. This is just gonna help thicken the soup up, guys, okay? Let's add that and stir it around a little bit. Well, if I can, there we go. Stir it around, cook it for about a minute because you don't want that raw flour taste in there. So let's just stir that around a little bit, just about a minute. And then while I'm doing that, I'm going to add a teaspoon of better than bouillon. This is great, guys. This is, instead of using the bouillon cubes, you can use this, and it will give you such rich flavor, which I am doing broth, but I really want to make sure that I get that good taste in the chicken. All right, so let's let that stir around a minute. Okay, and now I'm going to add my 32 ounces of chicken broth. Once you get this part done, guys, you have your chicken cooked ahead of time. You just throw everything in here, and you just let it simmer. It's not that hard to do. Okay, then I'm going to add my cream of chicken soup. I'm going to use this cup bowl. Cream of chicken soup. Just throw everything in here. This is such a good soup. And, you know, you pair it with sour cream and cheese and all that stuff, and Lord help. All right, and we're going to do our half and half. And like I said, 4 cups of half and half, but 1 quart is 4 cups, and that's what this is. Get my stuff back on the stove out here. Get that in there. It's gonna be a rich soup, really, with that soup and the bouillon and the half and half. But it'll be delish, I do believe. I'm gonna stir that up a little bit, so we're gonna get that all combined and get it simmering. Yeah, here we go. All right, and then we're going to do 2 teaspoons of cumin. I believe it's 2 teaspoons. Yes, it is. Cumin, I don't know how. Some people say it differently. Cumin is how I say it. 2 teaspoons of that. And then we're going to get 1 pack of the fajita seasoning mix. It's a 1.25 ounce pack of the fajita mix. Put that in there. Okay. Like I said, it's just about getting everything in here and then mixing it all together and letting it simmer for a few minutes, and then you're going to have your soup. Okay, and then we're going, let's see, I think I'm going to add my black beans. Now, I believe she does a can of kidney beans and a can of black beans. My husband does not like kidney beans at all. So I'm doing 2 cans of black beans and a can of whole kernel corn. And all this is drained, guys. I've drained the beans and the corn. And my pot's about too small, and might have to get a bigger pot. Hopefully not. Hopefully I'll make it. 1 cup of salsa. I should have opened this ahead of time, but I didn't. There we go. Any kind that you want. You can do spicy if you want the spicy. We do the mild usually in these type things. We do like spicy. Since I've had COVID, I had COVID back in 2021. Man, I'm telling you, I love spicy stuff. This is about to be too small of a pot, but we're working. Hopefully I can make it work. Hopefully. If not, I'll have to get my other one out. Then I got to add my chicken. And that is, ooh, we are going to be at the top, guys. I might have to change this pot. Okay. So let's simmer this stuff up. See what it does. Ooh. I mean, that thing is at the top. I don't know if it's going to boil in this or not. Maybe I can make it work. There we go. Gotta get all those things in there. Get our little soup. All right. This smells amazing, guys. All right, so I'm just going to put the lid on. I'm going to get it to boil, and I'm going to let it simmer. I'm going to turn it down to simmer. Once it starts boiling, I'm going to let it simmer for about 15 minutes. And then we're going to come in, and we're going to get our sour cream, our tortilla chips, and our cheese, and we're going to taste this together. See what it's like. All right. Get it covered up. All right, guys, and like I said, if it starts boiling too big and I can't get it stirred good, I might have to change my pot. But anyway, I'll be right back, okay, as soon as it starts simmering. Hey, everybody, welcome back. Okay, I've been simmering my soup for about 12-13 minutes, and it is good and hot and thickening up. So I'm going to get me a little bit out, and I'm going to show you guys what it looks like, and we're going to taste it together. It's delicious, by the way, I can tell you already. I'm just going to get a little bit. I'm not going to get too much. It's going to be our dinner tonight, but I do want to share with you. And then I'm just going to do some cheese. So a little bit of shredded cheese. Now, you can use whatever kind of cheese you want. If you like pepper jack, Monterey Jack, or if you like something else besides cheddar, that's fine. And then I'm going to do a dollop of sour cream. Okay. And then I'm going to get me a couple of these little tortilla chips. I think I'm just going to crumble them up in there and just try it like that. You could probably eat them on the side if you wanted. And that's what it looks like, guys. I'm going to try it. It is hotter than Satan's toenails. I hope I can bite into it to taste it for you without dying. Hopefully I can. Ooh, it's stringy cheese. Ooh, it's hot. Oh yes, that is delicious. It's not spicy. Now if you want to spice it up, you can put some jalapeños in it, guys, and I think I might tonight with my dinner. Ooh. That is amazingly delicious. Listen, guys, if you enjoyed this, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Mills and Marcia. And don't forget, But everything you're going to need and how to do this is going to be in the description. Thank you so much for watching. God bless, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.